I'm Nathan, and this is the AR Minute from Augmented World Expo 2022. Today I'm talking with Caspar Thykier of Zappar. He's the co-founder and CEO, and we've got some pretty cool things to talk about. Caspar, thanks for joining us again.
It's always a pleasure.
What's new since we talked to you about 7 months ago in what you're doing with augmented reality?
There's a couple of things we're announcing this week, and in fact one that we did today, which is quite close to our heart, which is a new project, a new product called Zapvision. And Zapvision is all about helping the partially sighted and blind community be able to access information more easily from product packaging. A lot of big CPG brands already put QR codes on their packaging. So we came up with a way to put this thing called a dot-dot-dash pattern that just goes round the corner of a QR code, but allows us to then detect that QR code from about 6 times the distance. So it makes it super easy for every brand owner to implement. I think the other interesting thing about this code scheme is that, yes, we're focused specifically on product packaging at the moment, but there's an interesting use case for how it is blended with other wayfinding solutions in a retail store. And this is a bit of a confessional, as always happens when on the couch. Is that about 10 or so years ago, I have to say, I was like, QR codes, they're dead, RIP QR, who needs them? Turns out, it's very, very, very wrong.
The metaverse needs hyperlinks. Who knew?
But I think it's just, it's now the ubiquity of a QR code. It signals, oh, there's information for me. You go, that is probably something that I need to scan for some purpose.
You were showing me something else. Can you tell me about what's in this Zapbox?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
That's a horrible way to introduce a new product.
So Zapbox is, it is meant to be the world's most affordable mixed reality headset. It looks like that. And then put that in the tray in the front. And actually that's now incredibly stable. It's not gonna fall out. So then you can adjust it on your head. So the nice thing is that as a glasses wearer, I can still adjust so I can use my glasses.
Oh my goodness, that's super lightweight.
Yeah.
And I like the balance on it.
This is all about less is more. How can we take as much away to make the ergonomics of it work, but it be very, very simple. So we did it as a Kickstarter, and one of the things that came out Kickstarter quite strongly was the use case for education and vocational learning. The things that we're looking at launch is we're looking at making a port of Tilt Brush to work for Zapbox, obviously ZapBrush, I would probably call it. Then there is some, again, tabletop games, because you can also do multiplayer.
So 3 enterprise trends that I heard you just say in this one sentence, collaboration, training, and interoperability, are all 3 things that I've been hearing right as enterprise use cases, those sort of baselines that people are looking for to really feel like that spatial world is one that they can interact with.
It's a tool for enabling content creators to get their content to more people.
You all have been busy in the last 7 months. Is there a dream that you have for the metaverse and for Zappar? And what needs to grow or change or improve for us to get there?
Just a simple question to start with.
Just the little ones.
Little ones. We've always talked about the idea of democratizing augmented reality and actually trying to find a way to deliver value and a benefit to the user. So not really talk about the technology, talk about the benefit at the end of it.
Yep.
And I think, what we've done over the last 10 years is made the tooling around that, the ability for more people to build more expressive content, that much easier. So I think the dream remains, which is how can we turn augmented reality into a tool, a utility that genuinely benefits and augments our lives in a positive way.
Since we gave you the hard one, the easy one is next. Here we are.
Here we are.
It's simply finish the sentence. The future is?
The future is Zappar. You're right, that's an easy, you're right, that is so easy. No. What is the future? We don't spend a lot of time thinking about the future because I think the present is so much more interesting. Do you know what I mean? Everyone is obsessed about the future. The appreciation of every day is the thing we've got to get more people back to. Part of, I think, the dream of really good AR is how it enhances the moments that you're in. And I think we've got to bring people back to the moment because that's what it's all about.
I wanted to argue with you so bad, but you brought it around. I think that's a fantastic place to wrap for today. Thank you, Caspar. That was beautiful.